Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Stu, and this is Scenario 2, Episode 2, Branco Forest, where we need 900 guests by October year 3. So in the first episode then, we started off, there was pretty much nothing in the park apart from a path leading up to this little pond up here. So I've got rid of that, and then I built a path leading all the way around. Put some shops and things down as well. Researched shops because we want that kiosk and we want the other shops as well. And then we put down a carousel, the train, and a junior coaster there. We got that up to £10. We've somehow managed to blow 20,000. It's probably because of the terraforming that I've been doing. This train is like a placeholder, so I am going to extend that at some point, perhaps going all the way around the outside of the park. Not sure yet, but we will do something a bit more interesting in future. We've got loads of handymen and stuff around, so we need to get as many guests as we can on this roller coaster. So I'm going to put down what other rides we've got. Before that, let's look to see what shops we've unlocked. Not a bad selection, to be honest. So I think what I'll do is I'll put down a couple of these things as well, just to make sure that the guests can get some food. So we've got burgers. We've already got a couple of Coke drinks stalls around the place. So let's just put down a few other things as well. Popcorn. Should we charge for that? We'll charge £2 for that. Will we charge £2? I don't know. £1 profit on that. And then what else? We'll put the hot chocolate down there. Already got that down. Okay. Awesome. Right. So let's see what we've got. Oh, spiral slide. These are always good. I don't want to cram things in too much. What about if we just put it... Let's move that down and then... Nope. What am I doing? Okay. It's fine. We managed to blow 20,000. That's the thing. We had so much money that I just wasn't careful with it, but it's fine. We will charge £2 for it. Put that there. We've just been going very simple with scenery, some hedges. Now the actual spiral slide won't make us a ton of cash. Same with the carousel and the train, but they will help bring more guests into the park that will then ride the roller coasters, and it's the roller coasters that will make us a lot of cash. We've also got the kiosks at £20 an umbrella. So when it rains, they will buy them and we'll make loads of money. Okay, let's see what else we've got. We've got a twist. We can put the twist just here. They're not very exciting. Let's put the maximum weight down. We want a full load, but since they're not very popular, we're probably not going to get a full load all the time. So after 30 seconds, it will go. Let's call it twisty. And let's just call that spiral slide. We're only going to put the one down if we needed, or if we were worried about guest numbers, I would spam some spiral slides down, have them different colors because they look really cool. But we don't want to have the park too full because of the funky path might cause us issues. Okay, so the twist has got a capacity of 18 passengers. Now each queue tile can hold 4 guests. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So each full queue will hold 24 guests. So that's just over 1 full ride's worth. What have we got there? Let's change that to yellow then to match. That there, because we want the guests going on the twist. We'll put up to 2. We'll probably pay that. But we don't want loads of them standing around in a queue doing nothing. Because the more guests you've got in the queue, the less guests you've got on the paths buying from the shops or going into other queues and going on other rides. What else have we got? We've got a pirate ship. Just want to put them around. Oh, there you go. How convenient. Let's just put it there, and then we can do, okay, 16 passengers. Now, usually I'll put these in pairs, have them side by side. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. There you go. So just over a complete ship's full of in the queue. Let's get that down to there. We'll get the no entry sign on there. We'll have this cool. What have we got scenery wise? We've got nothing with a wood effect. But we can do that. Oh, that's weird. I'm not worried about the money because I know we are going to make that back. Let's do that there. Let's get the hedges. that. And then what about if... What have we got in the way of a roof end? Nothing much. Nothing much. Don't like that. What about that? Oh, where's that gone? Cool. It's something anyway. Okay, so almost 700. Nowhere near 700. 600 and almost 650 guests in the park. So we only need around 300 more, and then anything else is a bonus. What have we got now? We can put down some extra shops, I think, where we haven't got many shops. We can put them down there. Got the pizza stall. Think. Let's research some thrill rides because they're quite cheap and they do bring a lot of people in, but you can charge a fair amount of money for them. One thing we do need to do is get some staff as well. And one of the reasons why we would have gone through the money so quickly is because of the amount of handymen that we hired, or handy women, handy people that we hired. Staff wages, 700 a month. Yeah, that's quite a lot actually. Oh, we're fine. The money's coming in now. 2,000 from ride tickets. There you go. So that's up from 600 to 2,000. So that's the roller coaster. How much can we borrow? We can borrow another 17. Okay, what have we got roller coaster wise? Reverser. And a wooden coaster. I don't think this park is big enough to deserve a wooden coaster just yet. What would they have? They'd probably go for something like a vintage car. What do you think? Or the reverser. This little hill here could be quite cool for a reverser, maybe. One of these ones that we don't really build a lot of. Actually, let's turn it around there. We're going to borrow some cash. We're just going to borrow it all. I'm not worried. Let's get the chain lift going down like that. Oh, I'm still on the water. See, that's why we've blown so much cash. Silly mistakes like that. We're going to have another chain lift just here. We need a reverser, otherwise it will give you a penalty. Right, should probably do the entrance and exit now. Okay. Working out how I'm going to do the path. Lower that. Swinging inverted ship. Cool. Now what we're going to do is we are going to pause building the coaster, and let's get that swinging inverter ship down somewhere, because they do make decent money. Again, this is one of these rides that I would place in pairs. "12 passengers. Another reason, apart from the fact that they look awesome in pairs, is that they are very popular, and you can only fit 12 guests on them. In real life, one of these would probably fit about 48 maybe, or perhaps 24. I know in Drayton Manor they've got one. I think it does about, it's one, but it's got two swinging arms, so I think that can do about 48. I'm not actually sure. Let's have red. Cool. Open that up. £3 a go. Swinger. Awesome. Let's get some. We're going to need some benches. Cool. Later on in year 3, I am going to start putting down a load of trees and things. It's called Branco Forest. It will look like a forest at the end of it. But at the moment, let's just concentrate on filling up with rides and things. What's going on here? Let's get rid of that second. Why won't that let me place? Aha. think I'm nowhere near where I need to be. Aha. There you go. We got there in the end. So let's bring this to a little elevation there. This is one of those coasters where if you're not careful, the guests might fall off and die, which we don't want. We'll do another reverser there. My stomach is rumbling. I really hope that's not being picked up on the microphone. If it is, I'm very sorry. And I'm going to have some food before doing the next part. Right, okay. Because this is one of those coasters where if you're not careful, it can crash. I'm going to save it right there before testing. Let's do weight. Let's up that as well. What can we call it? I don't know. I'm Branco. I don't know. As long as it's come back as a 5, I'll be happy with it. Initially, we can charge 10. The junior coaster is probably starting to lose its initial appeal. It's closed. Have I not got a handyman? No. So this mechanic, not a handyman. There you go. He can now go and fix that. Or she. Yeah, these stats should be fine. We do need is that going to be enough? Awesome. We'll do it that color. And then this one. No, don't like that. That's cool though. That's good stats. Happy with that. We can charge 10 for this. Let's open that up. Excellent. None of them crashed, so that's good. Get some seating areas as well. That way, guests might have a little sit down by there. Gets them off the main path. Okay, they're not spending money, but they're not overcrowding it either. Just in case we do get that busy. And later on, when we've got loads of cash, what we can do is we can go around all these elevated areas, these flat parts there, if we want to, of course. Then we can give them like a wooden texture effect, which might look cool. And like that, it's already March year 2. $700 guests. This is one of the easy. This is an easy section, so we shouldn't be shocked that it's quite easy. I'm not going to put the hedges on the exit paths because at some point we are going to research shops again, and I'm going to be hoping to get some merchandise stalls, balloons, t-shirts, that sort of thing. And then when we've got that, then we can put some on the exits there. Since we've got a swinging inverter ship, maybe we could put down a first aid room nearby, since the nausea on this is quite high. There's a lot of litter around the place, so maybe we can look at getting some bins. Any better looking bins? These ones. Put some on the corners like that. One there. Let's put one there. Cool. Yeah, I thought that looked a bit odd on the last one. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Rogue wall. Cool. No crashing. Let's pay back the money that we don't need, so we're not paying excessive loan interest. Got way too many staff, but that's fine. I'm not worried about money on this one. Almost 3,000 a month. That's going to go up as well with the reverser. What else have we got? Oh, an enterprise. I think let's put down an enterprise and then we will call it quits for this episode. We'll put it there. Okay. We've got to speculate to accumulate, haven't you? So we'll do that. Guests. How much will they pay? Will they pay? I'm sure they'll pay 5 for one of these when it's brand new. Rode my first enterprise last year in Thorpe Park. Possibly also my last, because it made me feel quite sick. I've got to be honest. It was like as soon as it started spinning, I was thinking, Yeah, this ride isn't for me. I'm far too old for going on rides that spin around like this. So probably, I don't know. I suppose if I go to a park where they've got one, you don't see them very often. But if I go to a park where they've got one and I haven't been on it, I'll probably ride it once just so that I've ridden it, and then I'll never go on it again. So if I go back to Thorpe Park, I don't need to go on the Enterprise. Oh, are they? Yep, they're getting in the queue. Cool. Let's pay back that money. Excellent. So we are looking really good now. I think the money's going to start rolling in, and this is the sort of park that might want to then invest in a wooden coaster once the money starts rolling in. Almost 800 guests. We only need another 100 more. I'm going to call it quits for this episode, and it would start raining as I'm about to do my outro. So I was going to do my outro, and then I was going to have it cut to a quick trip around the roller coaster, but it's raining, so that's going to ruin that. So why don't we fast forward? Actually, whilst that's happened, if we look, the ride tickets, look at that, 5,800. So it's a massive boost thanks to the Enterprise and the new coaster, and the shop sales, 3,700. Massive boost thanks to the umbrella. So we can pay back most of the loan. Cool. So this was episode 2 of Scenario 1. My name's Stu. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.